We are now shifting focus from Karnataka to Tamil Nadu, where O. Selvam loyalist bureaucrats are being shunted out and Jayalalitha loyalist babus are coming in. Of course, there is also a witch hunt that some bureaucrats are secretly alleging. Is Chinnamma readying to take over as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? Now, there appears to be a very visible power shift at the top, not just in the party but also now in the Tamil Nadu government. O. Selvam has removed 3 top officials appointed by Jayalalitha from the Chief Minister's office on Friday. This is what we're being told. The Chief Secretary, former Chief Secretary Sheila Balakrishnan, was asked to quit as advisor to Tamil Nadu government. She was appointed by Jayalalitha in March 2014. What we are also being told that this shift is indicative of the shift in the power center in Tamil Nadu. Pramod Madhav of India Today joins me with more on the story. Pramod, explain the changes in the Tamil Nadu government.
Well, Gaurav, we have to say that this particular change is also a new one. Like the moment former Chief Secretary Ram Mohan Rao had to quit his, he was removed from his position and was putting on the waiting list due to an IT raid itself. We have presumed that such kind of changes, like drastic changes, would occur in the bureaucratic level of Tamil Nadu government. And what we had presumed has come up to right now. Sheila Balakrishnan, the trusted confidant and the advisor to the Tamil Nadu government, has resigned her post, even though she was like her post was going to end only on March of this year. She has presumptively ended her, given her resignation. And not just that, the secretaries of Chief Minister O. Selvam, number 1 Venkatraman and number 4 Ramalingam, have been asked to resign the post as well, which means the foothold of Chief Minister O. Selvam is becoming loose now. That could be a possibility for someone else to take over, which within a week's time we would know.
Within a week's time, you're saying. Pramod, stay with me for a moment. C.R. Saraswati of the AIADMK joins us on the broadcast. Ma'am, is this indicative of a change even in the leadership at the Chief Minister's office? There is talk that Sasikala is emerging as the Tamil Nadu Chief Ministerial candidate, Ms. Saraswati.
Actually, we got an information tomorrow, 1:30 in our head office, MLS meeting is going to be held. That is the information till now. After the meeting only, we can say for what the meeting has gone, what all the suggestion has been done, what all the things has been spoken. Only after the meeting I can tell, sir, because everybody is informed that is tomorrow we have a meeting in our head office. That's all.
Okay. And
so without completing the meeting, we can't give any suggestions.
Okay, so what is this meeting about on the 5th, that's tomorrow at 1:30 at the AIADMK office, ma'am? What's this meeting about?
Informed us. All MLAs are coming tomorrow to head office. By 1:30, the meeting is going to be held. That's the only information so far we have.
Okay, but the fact that there's change in bureaucracy in Tamil Nadu, advisors to former Chief Minister Jayalalitha quitting, new advisors coming in, is that indicative of the fact that Sasikala, she may take over as the Chief Minister, be the party leader and the Chief Minister?
New advisor, I can't follow you, please.
The advisors to the former Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha, we are told that former Chief Secretary Sheila Balakrishnan was asked to quit. What we are also being told...
Actually, her period is till March 31st. I don't know, actually she has given resignation because being a government policy, I can't discuss about it. Only the government has to answer for it. As for that, March 31st, actually her period is getting over. I don't know, actually she has given a resignation letter. Government will reply for that. As a spokesperson, I can't comment on it.
Okay, but ma'am, it's not just Ms. Balakrishnan. It's also K.N. Venkatraman and Mr. A. Ramalingam who've quit.
Sorry, sir. These are all government problems.
Okay, but
the government officials. I can't discuss about the government officials. You know very well. As party, I can talk about my party and my people, but not about the government officials. Definitely, government will reply for it.
Okay, but at the level of the party also, there is a change at the top. There is a power tussle. The Chief Minister's faction and the party leader, party general secretary's faction, ma'am?
There is no confusions at all in the party. It's going only because of some social media. Some people are creating. As for this minute, no problem in the party. everything is going smoothly, and definitely our Honorable Chief Minister has a high opinion about Honorable General Secretary Chinnamma, and no problem at all, because Honorable Chief Minister is the party for so long years. There's no different opinion at all in this party. So everything is going well. After the meetings, MLA's meeting, what happened, I can talk about it later on, tomorrow evening.
Okay, but there is some issue within the party, because there is no smoke without fire, ma'am. Will Chinnamma be both the party general secretary and the chief minister? Because within the party there are calls for her to take over.
Yeah, what AIADMK pattern is, normally the general secretary and the chief minister will be the same person, so that administration will be easier. That was till Amma's period. Now this is the situation here. Tomorrow or day after, what will happen, we can't say now. Let the party head has to decide it.
Okay, Ms. Saraswati, stay with me for a moment. Mr. Rajsekharan also joins us of the AIADMK on the broadcast. He also joins us. Mr. Rajsekharan, these latest developments, bureaucrats being, some being shunted out, some being told to quit. Is Chinnamma also likely to take over as Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu?
See, as far as AIADMK party is concerned, it has been the General Secretary had always been the Chief Minister of the state if they are in the ruling party. Likewise, now the General Secretary is Madam Sasikala and she is entitled to become the Chief Minister, provided all MLAs elect her unanimously and give the letter to the Governor of Tamil Nadu. So I think tomorrow, 5th is the meeting of MLAs, and I only anticipate that she will be sworn in as a Chief Minister on 6th morning. So I wish her all success and endeavors, because as a citizen of Tamil Nadu, some good things has to happen to Tamil Nadu, and the vision of Madam Dr. Jayalalitha ji will be followed. We all wish and congratulate the new incumbent Chief Minister, Madam Sasikala Natarajan ji.
Okay, so you are going to the extent of saying that she could well be the incumbent Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu as early as the 6th. Ms. Saraswati, if you're still with us, will this happen in this meeting itself? Is this, Mr. Rajsekharan, likely to happen? That's why all MLAs have been called to the party office tomorrow at 1:30? Okay. Mr. Rajsekharan, if you can hear me. All party MLAs, all party leaders called tomorrow at 1:30 to take this call. Will it be unanimous or are there dissenters?
No. I don't see any dissenters in the MLAs meeting and the leaders meeting, because she has very assertively appointed the secretaries, the organizing secretaries, the propaganda secretary of the party yesterday. So this itself speaks volumes about her character. So she is very clear on her moves, and now tomorrow the MLA's meeting, she will be elected unanimous leader of the ruling party, and they would go meet the governor and give the letter of consent that she has to be elected as a chief minister, which it is a due process will be followed, because any majority party in the assembly will have the right to elect their own leader. So where is the question of dissent in that? So I only see everything in a smooth manner.
You expect it to be you expect it to be very smooth. Mr. Rajsekharan, stay with me. Pramod Madhav, my colleague, also joins us with more on the story. Pramod, you've been speaking to a number of AIADMK leaders. This was in the works. But is it likely to be as smooth as Mr. Rajsekharan anticipates it to be, or will there be dissenters?
Well, Gaurav, I've got to tell you that anything that involves OPS, he definitely does not want to drag any situation. As we have seen before in Jayalalitha's regime itself, if he's asked to become the chief minister, he quietly becomes the chief minister. He's been very patient, very quiet about the role of chief minister. He never tried to achieve anything like any kind of goal out of it. But in this last term, he has gained a lot of support of Tamil Nadu because the way he handled the public. since 2011, Jayalalitha, even though she was a chief minister, she was not accessible by the public, unlike OPS, who moves along with them, who talks and walks along with them. Now, AIADMK secondary leaders, they want Sasikala to become the chief minister, as per their allegation. If that becomes the truth, there is going to be a kind of spark between the secondary leaders and the people of Tamil Nadu, because they don't know who Sasikala is. Though she has become the chief general secretary of the party, the public, the people of Tamil Nadu are not aware of what is Sasikala and how is she going to rule the state, and that is a big question mark, Gaurav.
Okay. Now, the O Paneerselvam faction within the AIADMK, as you very rightly pointed out, you know, on the face of it, they haven't said much. But look at what emerged during the Jallikat agitation. When O Paneerselvam came to Delhi, he met the Prime Minister. When party MPs came, they only got to meet ministers and not the Prime Minister. And since then, they were saying that there was factional tension within the Sasikala faction and the O Paneerselvam faction. So give us details about the two factions and how are they moving ahead with tomorrow's strategy.
Apparently, Gaurav, the secondary leaders, and when I say secondary leaders, I'm talking about Deputy Speaker Thambi Durai, Sengottayan and Edappadi Palaniswamy. These kind of ministers and MPs and leaders are all in one band along with Sasikala. But O Paneerselvam, with the support of certain ministers, and the mightiest thing is that the allegations are coming up from which has been confirmed by ADMK leaders itself, that BJP is backing him, and through BJP support he has achieved a lot that was not possible during AIADMK's Jayalalitha regime as well. For instance, the Jallikattu matter, where he met with the Prime Minister, he brought an ordinance, he brought a bill, he got the concern of the President, and now Jallikattu is supposed to happen on 5th, 9th and 10th at Madurai. This is a great achievement for O Paneerselvam, and moreover, as he speaks with the people and any kind of attribution, he is ready to talk to the people, ready to talk to the media. That is gaining a lot of support from the public of Tamil Nadu, unlike what is happening with Sasikala or the secondary band in AIADMK. But inadvertently, these secondary leaders of AIADMK are in a position to make the chief minister. Who should be the chief minister and who should be not? And OPS, as of now, is not ready to fight that battle, Gaurav.
So OPS is unwilling to fight that battle. His faction is unwilling to fight the battle. So tomorrow, when all the party MLAs meet, when all the leaders meet, so it's only expected then that 1:30 tomorrow, O Paneerselvam will no longer be the chief minister, or the decks will be cleared for Chinnamma to take over even as chief minister?
There is quite a possibility for that, because like this meeting of the leaders and MLAs of AIADMK was still now unconfirmed, thanks to Shriya Saraswati. She has confirmed it for us right now, because ADMK party has not yet confirmed it. So this 1:30 meeting by tomorrow, there is a definite possibility that Tamil Nadu might find a new chief minister. Apparently, we also heard that this decision was supposed to be taken earlier itself. What has happened because of this Jallikattu issue and various issues, Tamil Nadu had to see this has been postponed, and AIADMK leaders does not want to push it any further. So they want to finish this particular program before the 10th of February, Gaurav.
Okay, stay with me for a moment. I also want to bring in senior editor T.S. Sudhir for more on this. Sudhir, you've been looking at the situation very, very closely. A power shift, is that likely to happen at 1:30 in Tamil Nadu tomorrow?
Well, the speculation is that something big announcement will happen, especially going in the context of the changes that have happened in the last 24 hours, both within the party as well as the government. Sasikala seems to have given some plum posts to people who were seen as rival power centers and could create trouble. So in that sense, some deft political moves being made within the party. Also, the fact that three key former IAS officers and current IAS officers have been replaced, that itself is an indication that some major changes are likely within the Chief Minister's office. Now, whether these decisions were taken by Paneerselvam himself or at the behest of Sasikala is something which is very difficult to know, given the manner in which the AIADMK functions. But yes, indications are that a major announcement could be in the offing on Sunday when the MLAs are meeting Sasikala. Now, on the face of it, we were told that it could be also to discuss the local body elections which are due in Tamil Nadu very soon. But whether Sasikala actually steps up and takes the top post is going to be extremely keenly watched in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, T.S. Sudhir, senior journalist, and Pramod Madhav of India Today. Many thanks for joining me, gentlemen. Keep tracking that story.